alaikum, ni hao. Welcome back to our another episode of the Mandarin Majlis, where we bring together Chinese and Emirati cultures through languages, stories, and conversations. Today we have a very special episode featuring Emirati students learning Chinese at school. As many people know, recently Chinese language has been introduced into the school curriculum in the UAE. Many Emirati students are exploring the language and the culture of China. But what is it like to learn Chinese for Emirati students? Today, we are going to hear directly from Emirati students to know more about her learning journeys. So let's welcome our special guest, Shamma.
Hello.
Welcome.
Ni hao.
Ni hao.
Yes.
So please, first, I would like to test you a little bit. Introduce yourself in Chinese.
Okay. 叫Shamma. 我是3岁 and 我来自两州
When have you started to learn Chinese?
Started 2 years ago, and I've started with the basics, but now I'm confident to say a few phrases.
It's been like 2 years?
Yes, 2 years.
So like Chinese language has been introduced into your school curriculum.
Yes.
So that's optional or mandatory as a subject?
No, it's mandatory. You have to learn it.
How do you feel about it?
I feel good. I think learning a new language would be great. It would increase your brain power, and it also increases the ties between the UAE and China.
This is from your point of view. Many
Yes.
students may be, unfamiliar this language. This is, let's say many people say Chinese language is the most difficult or second difficult language in the world. And many Emirati students, maybe this is their first time to experience the Chinese language. And it's very different than Arabic. You like it, you enjoyed it.
Yes.
But how about your other classmates? They have the same thoughts?
There were mixed reactions. I was excited, very excited. I like learning languages. For some people they didn't want, but and some other people were like they didn't care. But but it's mixed reactions.
If now your mom throw you into China, do you think you can survive?
Yes, I can.
You can. Wow, so confident. Yes, I like about this. So, like regarding as a Arabic speaker, many people just have the debate: Chinese, Arabic. Which one do you think is the most difficult language in the world?
Most difficult language, I would say it's Arabic, because I wouldn't say that Chinese is characters. Sometimes it's hard for English speakers, but the sentence formation, it's closer to English than it is to Arabic.
I see.
Arabic might be harder.
When you learn Chinese during these 2 years, what are the things you feel most challenging?
Most challenging is memorizing the characters. Because some of the characters are so similar, so you have to distinguish which one is which.
Chinese characters will be the most challenging part for you. Yeah, not even for you, I mean, for me as well. When I was young.
The grammar, it's easy, very easy. So is the pronunciation. We test each other at school. We put sentences, me and my classmates, we put the new words we learn into sentences, and we you put tests in papers, like write tests and give them out to write, and we also test each other's pronunciation.
How do you feel about your Chinese teacher?
She's amazing. She's an amazing teacher. I love her.
Yeah. Many Chinese teachers in China, they are very strict.
Really?
Yeah. So are they have the similar teaching philosophy, the method, or compared to other subjects?
No, they're not too strict. They're lenient. But they do give out tests like everybody. They do yell when things get out of control. But a teacher can't go without yelling, because the students need to learn to be disciplined. Yeah.
For many other, students who want to learn Chinese. So if you want to say that, learning a language, how beneficial do you think learning Chinese as a second language at school?
I think in a language you become smarter, and Chinese is a good language to learn because it will test your memory into as you said, remembering all the characters, and will also help your pronunciation in words because too many pronunciations.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's it. We help. It helps all your brain powers and your functionality, the human being, and yeah.
At the first year, you start to learn Chinese. What it was like, or regarding the language or the culture? Now you have exploring Chinese language 2 years.
Yes.
So if I want you to compare the first time the Chinese will be introduced to you, and after these 2 years, what have changes?
I've learned a lot more from when I started, and it's become much easier to remember stuff than it was before. So yeah, it's so much easier to pronounce now because I've had a lot of practice, and yeah, I can make sentences, which is much better than I did when I started.
Do you believe that learning a language is a good way to understand the people from that culture?
Yes, it's a good way to communicate. It's a good way to know more about them in general, and it's a great way to connect with people.
Have you ever meet any Chinese, like outside of your classroom? Have you ever had a chance to really use Chinese during these 2 years?
Yes, it was from when I started learning, so I can only speak a few basic sentences.
Like what?
Like ni hao, ha, ni hao ma, yeah. So I started speaking a little bit and a small introduction of myself.
Yeah.
But it wasn't too much. So I just started learning. So
yeah. How the Chinese people react when you say ni hao ma?
They could understand me and they were really excited too.
Right?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Have you been to China before?
No.
No.
I wish I could go because I'm entering a competition. So if I win, inshallah, I would go to China.
What is like the events initiative by your school or from Chinese government?
No, it's from the UAE government. Who wins in the round one, they'd go to China.
How UAE support young generation to learn Chinese?
So, as I said, a lot of competitions. And you see the UAE celebrates events like the Chinese New Year.
Chinese New Year, yeah.
New Year, Lunar Year.
Yes.
And they open a lot of Chinese places. Like, did you see Dubai Mall's Chinese Town?
Yeah.
Yeah, they open a lot of Chinese places, and they introduce the fact that Chinese is a language in a country.
Yeah, you can immerse yourself
Yes.
in the UAE around the Chinese cultures,
Yes.
right? So this excites you?
Yes, much. It encourages me to learn more, and it challenges me to use my Chinese knowledge with other people.
How do you help yourself improve your Chinese skills?
Also, I revise my notes. I speak a lot. And I also try to form sentences and watch videos to help me learn about the pronunciation and the words in general. And I also see what I learned every day and look back to what I've learned before and what I didn't learn.
Yes, Chinese language was being start from grade 8 until you graduate grade 12.
Yes.
Are you planning to continue the learning when you go to university? Or?
Of course, yes. I would love to learn, so I don't forget and learn more words because the language is never over; it never finishes, and I want to be more fluent. So yeah, I would continue after university. And
Chinese teacher give you guys a lot of homework?
Not a lot. So every time there's a Chinese event or something, like we recently learned how to say happy birthday.
You know how to sing that song?
祝你生日快乐，祝你生日快乐，祝你生日快乐。
Wow! So your teacher taught you how to sing the birthday song. What else?
Yes. She told us choose a person to make a birthday card for. I chose my older brother. So I wrote 祝你生日快乐哥哥.
Wow.
So and I made a birthday card and his birth date. So
you really not only learned language, you also experienced this culture. which is, I mean, amazing.
So first, let's start
Influence
with
you.
school. In the school, we have social studies. We have every lesson about a different country. So the first lesson we started with is China. So we bought Chinese clothes, we bought Chinese food, and we decorated the class, and we made a presentation about China. And after we finished the presentation to the teacher, she let us eat and enjoy the Chinese culture. And for outside the school, as I said, there are malls putting Chinese towns and a lot of culture events and competitions. So yeah.
Tell me more about the culture, like just surprise me.
So I know that red means good luck in China. So I know that every year is a new animal. Like this year was snake, and last year I think was rabbit. And I love the story of the Chinese Lunar Year, where the moon goddess and the jade, the rabbit, and yeah. Oh, I love mooncakes. The Chinese and Arabic both love home welcoming their guests.
Yeah.
They keep their families close.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of similarities, like as I said, keeping our family close and our guests, and we share our love for people by food. Like,
yes.
I think giving guests food means you're welcome here.
About the culture, tell me about more.
Culture.
Oh.
For the Chinese dance. This is a Chinese instrument.
Yeah.
It's a 6-hole ocarina. It has, is it 6-hole? Yes, 6-hole. So it has 2 holes here and 2 holes at the back. And it's used for playing songs.
Give some sound, like how it sounds
So
like.
I'll play the highest note and the lowest note. So
Okay.
this is the lowest note, C. And this is the highest note. So yeah.
This sounds just like remind me the traditional Chinese scenes. Wow. So this is a competition at school.
Yes, outside the school.
Outside the school.
So yeah, it's a Chinese talent show, and if I win, inshallah, I'll go to China.
When will be the competition?
Next year, first term.
What songs you are practicing? Chinese, traditional Chinese songs, or any of the pop?
In general, so I'll start with maybe Twinkle Twinkle.
Oh.
So, and then I'm going to move on to harder songs. So, yeah.
Is in the future you want to visit China? Which city, where do you want to visit, and why?
I'm not sure. I want to visit as many places as I can. So, I don't know where I want to go in particular. So. I'll go everywhere, inshallah.
Did you know that actually in China, basically different region, people from north or south, they kind of have different accent or living habit or even food or different.
Like here, like people from Sharjah and Abu Dhabi don't speak the same accents.
For Chinese, we can't. We can maybe just tell, okay, this person probably from north. Or this word probably from south.
But
you know why?
Sure. Why?
You know which pronunciation of the pinyin we can tell. When you're seeing the Chinese people could not difference like sh or s, that person from south of China. Yeah, that's why we have the tongue twister. I don't know if your teacher have taught you guys.
Yes.
Learning Chinese character, you need your imagination. Yes. You know, you have to look at these characters. What does it look like?
I can write many characters.
Yeah.
My favorite word is Dian, which means o'clock or clock.
Why?
Because
Why
it looks fun.
It looks fun?
Yes.
You like this,
yes.
huh? You won't tell the pronunciation, but you can guess the meaning from the language.
I think like Arabic. Arabic is completely different.
Yeah.
It's because each letter has its own set of shapes and how it looks and how it sounds. So when put to another and with other words, it does not make a complete shape like that.
I'll give you 5 minutes to prepare, and then you come back to tell me what you are going to write to present our relationships.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Shamma, you change
Yes.
another outfit. So tell me about your outfit.
This is the traditional Chinese dress. It's a hanfu.
Yeah.
And I bought it recently. It came from China.
How you choose this clothes?
So in the Chinese performance, we're going to have to wear a red dress. So yes, the red dress. I chose this, and it was a list of colors and designs. So I chose this because it's easier to move in.
Yeah.
And it's red.
Yeah, and actually this is very elegant Chinese traditional clothes. You know, it really represents Chinese cultures, and I'm so surprised how you present Chinese culture in front of me. I think when Chinese people see outfit today, they will amazed, like, wow, this is really, wow. You ready with which one you want to, write how we can represent UAE and China,
Yes.
the relation. Okay, so ready, we are going to write the characters, So what is this?
So
Say, 中阿
随
携手
gong
创
chuo
未
wei
来
lai.
What does it mean?
It means that the UAE and China to get a hand
Yeah,
in hand,
hand
together,
in hand
together
to create the future.
Yes.
Right. Very good. So this is when we always talk about the characters so difficult, but everything explained and you present is so easy for you, Shamma.
Thank you.
Thank you so much on the show because
welcome.
you are the first Emirati student shared your learning journeys, and I would like to see more you as a good example.
Thank
To
you.
encourage more Emirati students to learn Chinese language, to have the deep knowledge of Chinese culture. Thank you.
Thank you so
Shamma.
much for having me.
Thank you. How do we say thank you?
谢谢。
谢谢. Yes. Test always, huh?